Coming up next, we're going to take a close look at Rabbi Josh Heller. We'll hear from his family and friends to see what makes him tick.
You know, he wants to be doing everything for everyone all the time. That's what he wants. He wants to be everywhere.
I think the thing that I admire most about Rabbi Heller is that he is so passionate about engaging with each and every member of this congregation.
For a hairy guy, he's got really smooth hands.
It's true. They're very soft.
Rabbi Josh Heller, right now on the Jew Hollywood Story. In 2004, B'nai Torah was in need of a new rabbi. A committee was formed, and the search began.
This is a small subset of the group that was the search committee to hire Rabbi Heller. I was president at the time, and we all got together and had a great time going through resumes, interviewing candidates.
We had to meet with a number of rabbis.
We got it down to 3 candidates.
I guess given what they had to work with, I was the best choice.
I think we picked a good one.
Oh, we liked him. We liked him immediately.
Our first impressions at that first interview was of a very capable, confident, dynamic young man who we felt would be the salvation of our shore.
He knew who everybody on the search committee was without having met them. So he, basically approached all of us and he said, "You're Stan, you're Leon, you're Basil," and he did this all from the telephone conversation.
Rabbi Heller and Wendy packed up, left New York City, and headed down south.
We couldn't wait to move down here. We were so excited, and it's been amazing. We still remember that first summer, going to everyone, all the homes to meet people.
We asked everyone being interviewed if they could describe Rabbi Heller in one word.
In one word, I would describe Rabbi Heller as smart.
Incredible.
Light.
Brilliant.
Everywhere.
Superhuman.
Always on.
Caring.
Busy.
Dad.
Rabbi Heller, in one word, he's a brainiac. And by brainiac, I think I actually mean a nerd.
Intelligent.
Funny.
Short.
Mathematical.
Rabbi.
Hyperactive. Never stand still.
Harvard.
Rabbi Heller went to Harvard.
Really?
Did you all know that?
Never knew that. Never knew that.
I went to Harvard.
Every high holiday sermon, Harvard is mentioned in there somewhere.
Did I mention I went to Harvard? Harvard.
So Rabbi Heller loves math, and he loves technology. Super exciting, both topics.
Yeah, I have always been a math guy.
What does Rabbi Heller do to relax? Same thing everybody does to relax. Rewrites computer programs.
He is the only person I know who does math in his free time.
Did you see that movie, A Beautiful Mind, with Russell Crowe? He's like that, kind of.
I've always been comfortable with numbers, and I thought that that's what I was going to do, but it turned out I love Jews more than numbers.
He will come home and write computer programs to solve really complicated math problems.
He is a math genius.
We thought it might be fun to test Rabbi Heller's math skills. We had our cameraman pretend to need his help to see how fast he really is.
Wait, my sound levels are off. 32. What's 32 minus 20?
12.
Yeah, he's literally probably the smartest person I know.
1 second, I have to adjust my resolution. What's 1920 minus 1080?
840.
We're very blessed in that He's a very bright guy. You already know about his education probably.
Did I mention I went to Harvard?
Sometimes we'll end up in our hot tub late at night, which is one of our favorites.
Well, I asked Rabbi Heller if he gets in a hot tub with me, is it considered now a mikveh?
I will have a glass of wine, Wendy will have a cocktail, my husband Richard will have a scotch, and naturally, Rabbi Heller will have his calculator.
Wait, I've got an issue with my lens. What is
482. Come on, keep it coming. I can do this all day.
Many people don't know this, but actually before he came to Congregation B'nai Torah and before he became a rabbi, Rabbi Heller was actually part of a traveling roadshow as the human calculator.
There is no truth to that whatsoever.
What is true is that Rabbi Heller is always there when someone needs him.
I was through some major tragedies in my life, the last one being the passage, the death of my wife. And every Friday for a year, no matter where I was, and I was a lot of different places in the world during that year, Rabbi Heller would call me every Friday morning to see that I was okay and to ask me how I was doing.
No one cares about this community more than he does.
During the middle of services here at B'nai Torah, when there was a break during the service, he left the service, went over to the Carlton where my mother-in-law was, and offered comfort and advice and help to her during the middle of a service when he had a chance to take a break. So
wow,
that's quite amazing.
He's amazing like that. He's always reachable. If you've ever spent any time with Rabbi Heller, you know he always has his phone in his hand, which actually becomes an issue if he doesn't respond to my emails instantly.
Josh wanted me to have a huge happy birthday, and so in the midst of his crazy time here, crazy work schedule, getting ready for Pesach, he not only took a whole weekend and watched our kids, while I went and had a weekend in New York with my girlfriends, he also planned a birthday party for me here. He's just super thoughtful like that.
I often describe Wendy as long-suffering in the sense that she knows that all plans are tentative based on what else is going on in the life of the community.
One example of his kindness for our family was when my dad passed away, and he brought a lot of light to us during probably what was our darkest time. And he was able to help us heal, and we had laughter around the table the next day, and that's really a gift. And I feel that he brought light to us, and so that's my word for him.
He doesn't always return text to me in a timely manner, and that's a problem.
He was very good when Susan, my wife's father, passed away. They were out of town, but I reached out to him via Wendy and Facebook, and 5 minutes later, Josh called, Rabbi Heller called, and he was very good. He offered some good advice. He helped us. He shared information that we needed. He kind of gave us some Jewish reasoning as well as like father-type advice for the kids and ages and things that were appropriate. So it was very comforting.
When my mother became ill, Rabbi Heller was really there to comfort me and listen and lend a hand and make me feel supported.
Rabbi Heller is always available to his congregants. He is always there if you need him, and you can always reach him on his cell phone or his email.
I know that he's aware of my calls and my texts.
You won't answer my calls, you change your number. I mean, I'm not going to be ignored, Dan.
We asked Rabbi Heller if he thought he had any weaknesses.
Neatness. There's a reason we're not doing this in my office.
Oh my God, Rabbi Heller's office is never clean. I'm sure there is something dead in there that we are unaware of.
I have seen his office and his desk, and I can only imagine what everything else is like.
On a side note, because his office is so filthy, mine always looks cleaner, so I don't mind so much.
You know, what is there to say? I mean, everyone is who they are, and I don't really care how he keeps his desk. It is what it is, and he knows where the stuff is, so who cares?
I think I've seen where his office is, but it looks more like a storeroom.
On our first date, or actually on that car ride, he stopped and bought cleaning supplies and a broom. And if there was ever false advertising on any first meeting, I will tell you that was it. Because my first thought was, he's cute and smart and he likes to clean. Oh my gosh, I have got to seal this deal. Obviously, that was not the case.
It turns out that being neat may not be the only thing Rabbi Heller isn't good at.
Biggest weakness? He thinks he can sing. He really does, a cappella and everything. And he's great at a lot of things, but not singing.
It's something I do like to sing.
Every staff meeting, and when he doesn't, I encourage him. He will just stop and break out in song on his laptop. Like he'll bring a song up in the middle of the staff meeting, and that's either apropos or describes what someone's talking about, and I bust out laughing.
So I was in an a cappella group in college, and then another one in rabbinical school.
Have I ever heard Rabbi Heller sing? Yes, I have, many times.
Don't ask me that question.
Rabbi school dropout, your proof of smicha won't be sent. Rabbi school dropout, flunked your exam, you'll get no cholent.
The one thing everyone seems to agree on is that B'nai Torah would not be what it is today if it weren't for Rabbi Heller.
So we have a lot to be proud of. And frankly, all that has happened on the rabbi's watch. So I give him a lot of credit for that.
Rabbi Heller and Wendy and your family, Mazal Tov, congratulations on 10 years. We love you. Hope you stay forever.
Rabbi Heller and Wendy, it has been such an honor to be here with you. No, I'm starting over. I don't like that. Hold on. Okay, no.
Mazel Tov, Rabbi Heller and Wendy, on your 10 years at Congregation B'nai Torah.
Josh and Wendy, I am so excited to be here tonight celebrating you for your 10th anniversary at B'nai Torah, although it's actually your 11th year. I don't know if anyone's figured that out, but we'll keep that quiet.
Congratulations, Rabbi. You have been a magnificent, wonderful rabbi for us, and we wish you good health, good fortune, and good success in the future.
Rabbi Heller, congratulations and Mazel Tov on 10 years with B'nai Torah. Thank you for serving as our rabbi.
Rabbi Heller, Mazel Tov on 10 years, sort of 11, here at B'nai Torah. I think that you have brought so much to our community, and I am so thrilled to be both a congregant and a colleague and a true friend. And I hope to be here with you. No, see, it's not good, because then that focuses on me.
Mazel Tov, Rabbi Heller. We're glad that you and your family are here. You've certainly made a big difference in the shul and in the lives of the congregants and our family as well. And thank you for the past 10 years and hopefully many, many more.
Rabbi Heller, thank you so much for including me in the community. It's been wonderful to know you, and Mazel Tov.
Rabbi Heller, it's been great having you here. I do believe our committee and I made a wonderful decision when we selected you to be our rabbi and you accepted our offer. I'm told I don't often make good decisions, especially by my wife and my kids, but I know this was the best decision we ever made for us personally and for the well-being of our shul.
Mazel Tov, Rabbi Heller and Wendy. Thank you for a phenomenal 10 years here at B'nai Torah and for all that you have done for me personally. I look forward to sharing many more simchas with you in the years to come. Mazel Tov.
Rabbi Heller, I remember the day you came out of the airport, Delta Terminal, underneath. You walked right at me and you hugged me. And from that day to this day, we've been like this. I love you. I'm so happy for all of your success, and Mazal Tov on a wonderful 10 years.
Well, I would just like to say, Rabbi Heller, Mazel Tov to you and your family, and we really appreciate all you've done for all of us, and I wish you many, many happy years being our rabbi and helping us thrive into the future. So hats off to you, my friend.
I don't think I could have actually made it to this point without your love and compassion. When you hug me in synagogue and tell me you love me, I feel it, and I want you to know that I love you too, and I hope you're here for at least another 10 to 100 years.
Rabbi Heller, is my makeup okay? Is my lipstick okay? It's okay.
When I graduated from rabbinical school, I knew that I wanted to go to a community that had its act together, a place where I could really learn and grow and figure out the kind of rabbi that I wanted to be. And I've been so fortunate to spend the last 6 years together with Rabbi Heller, being able to learn from him and from his example. And it's been such a privilege and a pleasure for me, and I'm truly grateful for that opportunity.
Mazel tov to you for your 10 years here. Yasher koach for everything and everything you've done for us. It's been absolutely wonderful.
Continue to thrive, but slow down. It's healthier.
Rabbi Heller and Wendy, we wish you lots of happiness, and I hope that you're around when my great-grandchildren have bar mitzvahs.
And I look forward to many, many more years of you bringing everything that is good and great into this community. And what an added bonus that Wendy has stayed with you the whole time, your long-suffering wife, and that I am so blessed to call her a friend.
Mazal tov, Josh. I'm so happy that we decided to come to Atlanta. It was honestly one of the best decisions we've ever made, and I'm so happy to be on this journey with you. So, I love you.
If you look at where B'nai Torah was a little over 10 years ago, and you look at where B'nai Torah is today, it is a totally different place. And in very, very large measure, it is a result of Josh Heller. So, and he's spread his knowledge throughout the community, and that's why so many more people have joined here.
Mazel tov, Dad. We love you and we're so proud of you.